Well, after just 11 laps of running today, Lewis Hamilton is out of that Mercedes car and going to hand it over to Pascal Wehrlein. Now, he's their reserve driver and he's been driving for Force India today in their 2014 car. And it's we've just seen, actually, if you have a look at this truck behind me, this is Nico Rosberg's motorhome that's parked here in the paddock. He brings it to these testing sessions in Europe at least. And we've just seen him get out of there in his race suit. And Ted Kravitz joins me now. Ted, surely if Nico Rosberg's here, driving for Mercedes, Mercedes, by the way, have told me that Lewis woke up feeling unwell this morning, had a fever, and he got in the car and has decided that he can't carry on today. But if Nico Rosberg's here, why are they not putting him in the car?
It's odd, isn't it, Rachel? Very odd. Why disrupt two teams' programs? Because Wehrlein, it's not like he's sitting around in the motorhome not doing anything today. He's driving. He's driving for Force India, doing some very important work for them. So not only have they got their own program disrupted, but Mercedes are now disrupting Force India's program, who presumably have to go and find Sergio Perez wherever he is at the circuit, get him to suit up and get in the car. They're disrupting two teams' programs. Now, what Mercedes say, I've just spoken to Paddy Lowe, the technical director, is that we have, for the program that we've got today, it's better to use the test driver, Pascal Wehrlein. And Paddy said it's quite a tough program we've got today. We don't want to overuse Nico Rosberg. And that's why they are not using Nico Rosberg. So what we can take from that is that Mercedes have got lots of long runs. So they want to do another 100 or so laps today. And they feel that with Nico Rosberg driving tomorrow, he'd get tired. Okay, these are the fittest athletes, in motorsport. But, well, that's what they're telling us. That's why they don't want to use Nico Rosberg. They've decided to put the test driver in, who isn't competing this year, who isn't going to learn anything useful for himself, and who you would have thought would be more useful having the proper race driver who's going for the championship this year into practice. After all, the drivers have only got a set amount of days per year, haven't they, testing? So you would have thought they want all the time that they want. But maybe it's all to do with just evening it up. Maybe Mercedes don't want to give Nico Rosberg more seat time than Lewis Hamilton, even if it's Hamilton who's got a fever today and can't drive.
We did see Nico Rosberg when he came out of the motorhome. He was in his race suit because they're having all their filming, if you like, for the season, the photos in their kit, and also the photos and the video footage we see on screen before races when they walk towards the camera. All that sort of thing's being shot today as well. So there are other commitments, but you think those commitments shouldn't come ahead of getting in the car?
I've already asked the team, is it because he's got these other sponsor and media commitments? They said, no, we would never stop a driver driving, doing what is the important thing for media and sponsor commitments, and nor would we expect them to do that. But I'm just wondering where Lewis Hamilton's got this fever from, because I mean, of course he was at the NBA All-Star game in New York just a few days ago, and we do pick bugs up on airplanes, don't we, travelling to and from, but then he's got his own private plane, hasn't he? So you would have thought he does not subject to the same bugs that the rest of us are, with 400 other people in planes crossing the Atlantic. So, well, he's got a fever from somewhere. We all get them. So I guess we should say, get well soon, Lewis.
It is that time of year, isn't it? I think we've all had pretty much a cold going around this paddock of late. But, yeah, so Lewis Hamilton's out of the car, just 11 laps this morning. Good running, though, for McLaren. A lot of people have been impressed by what they've been able to do today. Got out there straight away, and Jenson Button putting in some good times as well, and that car keeps on going. Ferrari 2 up there, but at the moment, Mercedes not running, while Pascal Wehrlein gets his seat sorted out and put in the car to run this afternoon.